Okay, this next video on negative numbers, we're going to look at multiplication for negative numbers. You may have seen these rules before, but you probably haven't learned them or tried really hard to learn them. Bottom line is, you've just got to learn them. It's pretty simple. Plus times a plus is a plus. Plus times a minus is a minus. Minus times a plus is a minus, and minus times a minus is a plus. And this is the set of rules for how you do multiplication for positive and negative numbers. And those rules don't change, they're always the same. So when we're doing something like 2 times minus 3, it's a plus times a minus, so it must be a minus. And we still do 2 times 3. Okay? We're to do minus 4 times 5, it's a minus times a plus. So minus times a plus is a minus, so it's going to be minus 20. If we're to do minus 8 times minus 6, it's a minus times a minus, which is a plus. So minus 8 times minus 6, 8 6 is a 48, so this is just going to be plus 48. Basically, we can worry about the numbers and then worry about the signs. So 2 3s are 6, 4 5s are 20, and 8 6 is a 48. Right? And then you worry about what the signs are. Well, it's a plus times a minus, so it gives you a minus. It's a minus times a plus, so it gives you a minus. It's a minus times a minus, so it gives you a plus. We can also do longer chains of numbers. It doesn't matter how many numbers you've got in this thing, you can work out what the result should be. So, suppose I'm doing minus 2 times minus 3 times 4. Well, what I'm thinking to myself, 2 times 3 times 4 is 6 times 4, which is 24. And I'm thinking minus times a minus times a plus. And I'm thinking this minus times a minus, that's going to give me a plus. So I'm actually doing a plus times a plus, which is going to be a plus. And so, as a result of all of this thinking, I've got minus times a minus, which is a plus, times a plus, which is a plus, and it's just going to equal plus 24. And this is all how I'm thinking that through. Do another one. Do another one. We'll do minus 1 times minus 3 times minus 7. So what are we thinking here? Well, we're thinking 1 times 3 times 7 is 21. And now I'm going to work out, is it a minus or a plus? So it's minus times a minus, which is a plus, times a minus, which is a minus. So I'll say that again. Minus times a minus is a plus, times a minus is also a minus. You can simplify this in any chain. In any chain like this, if you've got an even number of minus signs, the result is a plus. If you've got an odd number of minus signs, the result is a minus. I'm not talking about the numbers that are in the question. I'm simply talking about how many minus signs there are. So if I've got to do something like -1 times -2 times 3 times 4 times -5, well, I'm thinking to myself, 1 times 2 times 3 is 6, times 4 is 6 fours are 24, times 5 is 120. So I'm thinking the size is 120, and then I'm thinking, well, minus times a minus, that's going to give me a plus, and then I'm going to run out, so I've got one extra minus, so it's a minus, because I've got 1, 2, 3 minus signs, and that's an odd number of minus signs. So, you follow these rules, and you count up the number of minus signs you've got in a chain, you'll end up getting the right answer. That's how to multiply negative numbers.